Hello, and thank you for taking a moment to find out more about Elite Sound and Cinema, Tulsa's finest home entertainment experience. A great home theater system requires more than just great equipment. It requires thoughtful planning, professional installation, system calibration, attention to room acoustics, and in some cases, pre-wiring. If you're investing in a new home theater system, even if it's just for your living room, Elite Sound and Cinema knows that you want to make the most of your money. That's why they offer a variety of services to help you get the most out of your investment. From the installation of specialized wiring during the construction of your home or theater room, to the calibration of your new equipment, Elite Sound and Cinema is there to help you every step of the way.
We take a lot of pride in what we do, and if somebody comes to me, they're not buying products, they're buying our service and our expertise.
Well, when I first started in the building business about 4 years ago, some of the guys that I was working with had already had a working relationship with Rob and Steve, and my first job was, they were on the job with me, and I've used them ever since.
We try to go above and beyond what people are going to expect from us and remind our installers that they need to do that also when they're in someone's home, to make sure they're providing a good service and that they're respectful of people's things and they're, the customer themselves, and just try to take care of people.
In my previous life, I was the manager of a furniture store here in Tulsa. And I saw some of his installations in model homes and parade of homes that we were also involved in, and I was really intrigued by the professionalism and the quality, and they just look super. And I've got to know Rob over the years, and it goes beyond the top quality merchandise that he uses. He's a top quality person. And I think that that's important whenever you're choosing a person to install equipment like Rob installs. Home theater is very complicated. But it can also be, it's very complicated, and I didn't know anything about it, but I know that Rob does. And so whenever you don't know something about a product that you're purchasing, it's important that you can trust the folks that you're purchasing it from.
If you're building a new home or remodeling your existing home, you may be in the market for custom pre-wiring. Wiring your home during the construction phase will save you time and money. Pre-wiring is a smart investment and adds tremendous value to your home because you are then able to take advantage of future technology. Elite Sound and Cinema offers priority pre-wire consultations by meeting with you during your home's design phase and going over all of your existing needs to make pre-wiring a simple step in building your home.
We can't see into the future. We don't know what technology is coming down the pipe. The cool thing about all technology, it all takes bandwidth. And so we can shoot bandwidth down Cat5 cables. So what we do is, if a customer is wiring for component video and Cat5s, what we usually do to these video devices is we'll pull a couple extra runs of Cat5e, we use a high bandwidth cable that will let us travel that type of technology in the future. Cat5 is a very versatile cable, and we can do a lot of things with it. And so if we pull these cables and just leave them in the wall for the future, there's a great opportunity that we'll be able to use those for future technology. More or less using the word future-proofing your house. There's really no such thing, but we do the best we can so you're not obsolete in 10 or 15 years.
After the electricians get through or are just about finished wiring, we'll meet with the clients at the job site and walk through the entire house, specifically placing the receps and the outlets that we need, the phone jacks, cable jacks. Then we'll talk about surround sound and audio, video placement, and anything that they need with structured wiring. We'll talk to them about it then.
When customers come to us, they come to us for a solution. They're not looking for just a receiver or just a DVD player. They're looking for a whole package, and they're looking for us to design it for them because they really don't know how to put it together, or they don't want to. So they turn to us, the experts, to do that for them, and we try to make their life a whole lot easier for them where they don't have to mess with it.
We took the floor plan, of course, and we just had a fairly lengthy discussion about what we wanted to do, what the use of various rooms was going to be, and how we felt that it would be best approached. We did that on paper, came up with a preliminary solution and wiring plan. Then when we were ready to start, we went ahead and walked the entire plan again to make sure that what we had originally decided was going to be what we needed, and we did make a change or two here and there. But it was really very helpful doing the walkthrough after we were ready to start.
Elite Sound and Cinema is the top home entertainment installation provider in Tulsa. Our clients not only expect but demand a higher level of service and attention to detail, which makes us Tulsa's elite install specialist.
Well, with the first project that we had Elite do, they did such a great job, we just decided to wholesale switch over to having them install all of our products, and it's worked out great ever since.
We had a real passion for what we were doing, which was pretty rare in the industry. After going to several different shops, looking at the products, talking to the people, it seemed to me like they were all in it for the money. And although you got to make money to stay in business, I feel that passion is really what drives a company, and felt we could do it better. It must have been 5 years into it before we started making any money, so we had a hard time, a lot of perseverance to get to where we got, and wanted to give up a lot of times, but we were blessed. We stuck it out, kept on going, and probably our 6th year we made some money, and just growing ever since. And now we've got a staff of 12. We do a lot of projects for most of the high-end builders here in Tulsa, and we've been going strong ever since. Just couldn't ask for anything better.
So we'd used some other companies and just didn't get the service and catering that we get from Rob over here at Elite, and that's the reason we're still with Rob. Customer service, we got a handful of subs that, we know the customer service is there and the quality's there. Never have to worry about price. Stick with them.
Customer service is huge. I don't want to deal with the headaches of subs not getting back with us, and they were just so easy to access, and just came right out and took care of any problems, and it was done right and clean, and I had no messes at the end of the job. It was great.
Have you ever wondered why some video displays produce sharper, more brilliant images than others? While it's true that there are differences in hardware, there are also factors at work which can keep any video display from looking its best. If you want to get the most stunning, lifelike picture out of your video display, you need to have it professionally calibrated to industry standards. Elite Sound and Cinema employs professionally trained technicians who calibrate your video equipment to look its best under any conditions.
We've installed most, I think, that Elite offers. We've had audio, video, surround sound, everything having to do with structured wiring, LAN cables for computer setups. We've had the structured lighting in some minimized situations, and so everything so far has worked out really well.
Actually, some of the first jobs that we did with Elite was up at Eagles Roost at Grand Lake. And, that was a little bit of a challenge because they had to come all the way up to Grand Lake, about an hour-and-a-half drive, and came up, looked at the projects, kind of determined what we need as far as wire, speaker placement, TV placements, things like that, and give you a good idea of where you're going with the job up front.
It really gets back to the point of Rob only installs top quality product. You're not going to find him installing something that is less than, up in the upper tier of quality. And you combine that product quality with the quality of his installers and the quality of the business itself, and you really come out on the winning end.
Elite Sound and Cinema, Tulsa's finest home entertainment experience.